Dictators, yesterday and today. The history we cannot repeat. Have you ever wondered how a single person can control an entire country with an iron fist? Why does this happen, and what are the consequences? In today's video, we will discuss dictators, both past and present, and how we can prevent the world from repeating the darkest mistakes in history. Dictators of the past. Throughout history, authoritarian regimes have left deep scars. Adolf Hitler in Nazi Germany was responsible for millions of deaths, including the Holocaust, in which approximately 6 million Jewish people were murdered. Joseph Stalin in the Soviet Union implemented policies that led to the deaths of around 20 million people through forced famines, executions, and labor camps. Mao Zedong in China led movements such as the Great Leap Forward and the Cultural Revolution, which cost the lives of an estimated 45 million people. Current dictatorships are not just a thing of the past. In 2025, authoritarian leaders are still in power. In North Korea, Kim Jong-un maintains a closed regime, with constant human rights violations and political prisoner camps. In Belarus, Alexander Lukashenko is often referred to as Europe's last dictator. In Syria, Bashar al-Assad has remained in power despite a devastating civil war, which has resulted in over 500,000 deaths and millions of refugees. Other countries with authoritarian regimes include Eritrea, Venezuela, Iran, Myanmar, and even Russia under Vladimir Putin, who has been accused of brutal repression of opponents and election manipulation. Why does this happen? Dictatorships often emerge in times of crisis, extreme poverty, war, fear, and misinformation. Authoritarian leaders promise order, stability, and security, but the price is often freedom and the lives of thousands or even millions. Consequences for the population: censorship, political persecution, poverty, famine, the collapse of public services, and constant fear. People lose their right to speak freely, choose their leaders, and dream of a better future. Examples? Venezuela, where hyperinflation and political repression have forced more than 7 million people to flee the country. Eritrea, often called the North Korea of Africa, where young people are forced into indefinite military service. How can we prevent new dictatorships? 1. Education. Understanding history is the first step to avoiding its repetition. 2. Strong democracy, with independent institutions, a free press, and fair elections. 3. Civic engagement, voting, monitoring, protesting, and demanding transparency from leaders. 4. International support. Global communities must pressure authoritarian regimes and protect human rights. Final thoughts. Dictatorships thrive in silence and ignorance, but together, the voices of freedom can make a difference. If you enjoyed the video, like, share, and comment. Which story of an authoritarian regime impacted you the most? Let's continue the conversation in the comments. Subscribe to the channel for more content on history, politics, and society, and most importantly, on the future of humanity. See you next time.